I have been on the receiving side of bad information, of trying records, of trying to keep my medical information, in the right order, finding it and getting a hold of it and where it is. And it's just, sometimes it can become a nightmare for people. And I've been on that side of it. And unfortunately, I've spent more time in hospitals and dentist chairs than I care to remember. And I've also had a lot of family members with diseases and a lot of different things that bring them to, whether it's a doctor's office or an ICU or hospital. You just made a great comment coming into the segment that with all the hacking and all the disruptions in informational data around the world right now, I said, listen, we got to make it safer for the patient. We have to make it more seamless, more secure. And with my team, with MediChainX, we are going to revolutionize the way that medical data is stored around the world.
All right. Well, describe this for us. Tell us about this medical tech company, MediChainX.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a secret to know that the safest way of storing data is on the blockchain. With all these bad actors around the world, the cloud-based system has been compromised. You see people moving to the blockchain all over the world. So what we're doing is we're creating the first ever HIPAA compliant medical blockchain. And what we are doing is we're going to make sure that the data is safe, it's secure, it's going to be more easily operated. The companies are going to be able to have it, literally the ability to share information worldwide through borderless walls of information. And it's literally giving the medical information back to where it belongs, and that's the patient. And every patient will own their own medical history, and we're literally going to create an efficient form of managing medical assets and making them safe, not only for the patient, but also for the provider.
And are healthcare institutions open to this? Are they wanting to go down this path?
I don't think that a lot of them are even thinking about that at this point, but they are definitely getting their eyes open to the fact that their data is susceptible to being hacked. Nobody wants that. That has already happened with a couple companies where literally millions and millions of data, millions of people's information is stolen and held at ransom. And literally that company becomes null and void, and they cannot do the things that they need to do to help the patient. So it's not a question of if, it's a question of when these companies, and that's all across the healthcare world, whether it's insurance, whether it's hospitalizations, whether it's dental, pharmaceutical, everybody at some point is going to have to secure their data a new way. And blockchain is the most secure, safest way to do it. Other industries are doing it. It's a very big monster to hurdle, to cross. But it's one that's worth it, because you can't mess with people's health, with the records, with their livelihood. And we are going to be the first to the punch, and hopefully everybody sees the power of the blockchain and what we're going to be able to create for them.
And finally, apart from the security, what are some other positive benefits a HIPAA compliant medical blockchain would bring to the healthcare industry?
Number one, it's the interoperability from company to company. So within all the medical space, it's not just hospital to hospital. It'll be able from healthcare to hospital, from hospital to doctor. The operability of it of transferring data is going to be amazing. The speed at that the way data is going to be able to be transferred, the way that medical payments are going to be able to be made instantaneous, the ease of everything that happens behind the scenes in the medical world. Electronic health records are very important, no question. But when you add the speed of transmitting data, transmitting payments, making payments easier, making life easier for not only the patient, but even more so for the provider, makes for a very much more satisfying way to go to the hospital. Or we've all of us have had the frustrations of what it's like to go to a hospital and try to get through the processes. What what MediChain is going to do is really make it more of a seamless, safer, and more pleasant way to go take care of what's number one, and that's your health and your well-being.
All right. Revolutionary indeed. Hockey legend, Jeremy Roenick. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. And I wish everybody a safe day. And that's what we're trying to create for everybody.
And for more information, go to MediChainX.io. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.